Alright, I have my inductive heater forge thing made out of really cheap crap. I've got water cooling with a little aquarium pump and some tubing, some 3D printed TPU fittings connected to the coil of copper tube that is also electrically connected to this big old circuit thing that's like one big induction forge thing. I made this little surfboard for the fan regulator to sit on because before it just was flopping around. It's not a good thing. Got this cheap 24 volt 40 amp power supply, which, having been near fatally shocked in the past, I made this cover and wiring for. 24 volts coming out here into the back. Turns into about 3-ish volts AC at around 48 kilohertz on here. This meter will be monitoring the coil voltage. This meter is monitoring the input voltage, which should just say 24. This guy's measuring the AC power into the power supply in watts. And there's a piece of metal in a pan that's cooling off from the previous test. I've already switched on the pump, so the water is flowing. Now, I'm just going to power this on. Fans are going. 3.3 volts on the coil at 47 kilohertz. How do I get back? Go back to the regular mode. There it goes. 24 volts stable. Right now we're burning 77 watts just doing nothing. I'm going to grab my piece of metal here. And I'll try to get this in frame. You will see the power expended increase as I insert the metal. 100 watts, 300 watts, 400 watts. I'll hold it there, almost 500 watts now. Hold it there for a while, pull it out. And I don't really have a way to express the temperature to you. I don't have enough hands here. I'll put this in the pan. There we go. Now, the only problem is I have this infrared thermometer, but it's wildly off. It thinks it's 40 Celsius, and I know it'll burn me because that almost happened. I think what happened is it's so shiny that a lot of the IR is reflecting, and so I'm not getting an accurate reading. But I'm not going to touch it. Well, I can touch this part. That is, from my experience, about 50. That's about 60 right there. If that's 60, and I heated that, that's hot as balls. So, this sucker works. Water flow is still going. Volts are still good. The outer coil is cool thanks to the water flow. And in theory, this should be able to get this metal to red-hot forging temperatures without too much craziness. I won't do that here. I need to make a whole setup that is less dumb before that happens. That's all.